talk about recovery from addiction, and I share my life with you. What's up? How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, and me and Nate just got home from school, and I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about some stuff. So, what we're gonna do. I'm coming, Onyx. Hey, Kim. Come on, baby. I know it's hot out there, huh? Hey, girl. Let everybody know I'm coming, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Hey, y'all. So, I want to talk to y'all about something. So, first of all, welcome to the channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so glad you guys are here and decided to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys will stick around and hang out for a while. So I want to talk about Suboxone abuse, okay? And because I finally understand what's going on. What's up, Gunny? So, all right. First of all, let me give you backstory to why I'm talking about this. And I'm going to shout out this guy's channel because he's new in the recovery community and he needs our support. Okay, so there is a new guy here on YouTube. He's friends with Kickin' Addiction, and his channel's called Joe Cantaneo. Okay, I will link his channel in the comment section after I upload this video. So, Joe Cantaneo has a channel. He just started it because he needed help at being accountable, and his channel is about his addiction to Suboxone. And you guys know me. When I first heard him saying he was addicted to Suboxone, I was like, what do you mean? I didn't understand because I didn't think there was really any way that you could abuse it except for if you're diverting your medication, right? Well, I learned something new every single day. I'll just tell you all that right now. So today he uploaded a video, and the video is titled, Hey Sophia, the video is titled, Suboxone is my drug of choice. And, damn, I'm telling you what, like, it really is. His addiction is to Suboxone. He snorts his Suboxone, and he talks about it in the video. He's very honest about it, which I commend him for being honest about that, because a lot of people I know are probably like, what? You know, because it's not really something that I hear a lot about, right? Well, I thought, this guy, is he serious? He's addicted to his Suboxone? Like, what? And then I heard him, hey Jeff, then I heard him explaining to us how his mind works when he's snorting his Suboxone. And he's right. He is addicted to his Suboxone, and he is an active addiction. So the way he was explaining it is exactly the way the disease of addiction works. Okay, guys? So if y'all didn't know this, the disease of addiction is an obsession of the mind. Okay? It works like this. The disease process goes trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving, spree, and then the cycle starts over again. Trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving, spree. Okay? And then it starts over again. Well, I was watching his video today, and he was talking about how he obsesses all day long over when he's going to snort his next little line of Suboxone. And that is exactly what it's like when you're in active addiction. Your mind is, you have a thought, you're triggered, and then you go into a thought. And if you don't change that thought right then, you will start obsessing about it, you know? And that's what he was explaining, was that he obsesses over wanting to snort Suboxone all day. And he snorts his Suboxone, right? And so I thought, wow, he's in a MAT program and it's not helping him anymore, right? Yeah, and so it's not helping him in a therapeutic way anymore. It's become his addiction. So now I understand what people are saying, because I didn't realize that that anybody would get addicted to Suboxone. Honestly, you guys, because I was shooting dope. Like, Suboxone don't do shit for me. And I take it the way it's supposed to be taken. And that's another thing that I understand, is that if you're taking your Suboxone and chopping it up, that's not the way it's made to be taken. It's a sublingual medication. And so it just makes me sad, because in order for a person who is addicted to that medication, to get help, they need to get away from that medication, right? They need to remove themselves from that medication, or they need to have someone help them to take their medication as prescribed. So anyway, he was talking about how he needs to get his relationship back with God, right? It's because he's running on his own will, which is exactly what addiction is. It's self-will run riot. And so there was a couple of us, me and Cindy had commented, and we were saying, you know, MAT treatment isn't supposed to work like that. You're not supposed to be snorting it in the first place. So that's one thing. Like, if he could change that and get out of that snorting habit, maybe that would help him to not be abusing it. You know what I mean? But I do understand that it can be hard for some people, and that is why I'm telling you guys, when you get on medically assisted treatment, if that's what you choose to get on for your recovery plan, I'm telling you, you can't get put on Suboxone and then expect for your life to be better, because you're going to take your Suboxone, you're going to snort it, you're going to shoot it up, you're going to try and do all these things with it to make yourself feel differently, right? Hey, Shannon, you have to get into a program of recovery, whether it's a 12-step program, whether it's Mara, which we're doing now on Fridays here, or Smart Recovery or Refuge Recovery, and you need to get into therapy, okay? If you have a substance abuse disorder, you need to be getting therapy. You need to be seeing someone that you can talk to about what you've been going through all your life and what you've been doing to yourself in your addiction. You really have to get... It's not going to happen by just saying, oh, well, I'm going to stop doing drugs. My life is better now. No, that is not how it works, okay? Your mind is so strong. And when we take substances into our bodies, it changes the chemicals in our brains. Y'all realize that, right? And it also, when we take substances into our body, right, what it does is it sets off an allergy inside of us, okay? And we are having an allergic reaction to drugs and alcohol, okay? And that makes us want and crave and want and crave. That's why we're addicts and some people aren't. You know, you could pick 5 people out and you could say, give every one of those people opiates, right? And 3 of them will say, whoa, those pills made me feel weird. Get that away from me. And then you'll have 2 people that'll say, I want more. You know, I want more. That felt great. Give me that again. Whatever the substance is, right? Right. Oh, yeah, Amy. And so, okay. So this is what I'm saying. If you're addicted to your Suboxone and if you're snorting it or shooting it up, you need to go to your doctor and you need to tell them the truth. All right? Anybody out there, if you're on medically assisted treatment and you're abusing your medication and you're taking it the wrong way, not the way it's meant to be taken, you need to be honest. you need to be transparent and you need to get help, because it's not helping you. I mean, that is trading addictions. That is going from heroin to another addiction, okay? You know how a lot of people will say, oh, you're just on Suboxone, you're just trading addictions. No, trading addictions is when you're addicted to another substance, okay? When you're snorting it, shooting it up, running out early, obsessing over taking it all day long, trying to find new ways to get it, okay? That's addiction. Dependence is what a lot of us are on. A lot of us have a dependence to our medication because we take it as prescribed, we do our therapy, we do our recovery program. There's a difference between addiction and dependence, you guys, all right? Can dependence lead to addiction? Yes, when negative behaviors start entering in, right? Like, you could be dependent on your medication, Suboxone, and then you could start selling it, right? Or trading it for other drugs, all right? And that leads you back into addiction, okay? So if you're someone who is on Suboxone and you are addicted to Suboxone, you need to get away from Suboxone. You need to reach out and you need to get help and you need to go into treatment. You need to get detoxed on medication. Okay? And another thing, if you are new and you just got on Suboxone, okay? And you're thinking, wow, this medication is a miracle. It's saving my life. Let me just tell you. First of all, the way you're feeling the first week you're on Suboxone, it's not going to last, honey. It's fixing to be, you're not going to feel like that ever again, just so you know. Second, you can't just get on Suboxone and think, oh, I'm never going to think about drugs again. Because once that medication levels out in your body, and then it's going to say, oh, well, I need something else. I need something else. Always. Us addicts, we're always looking for something else to fill ourselves up, right? That's why, you guys, when you get into recovery, if you're on MAT, you have to find other outlets. You have to find positive things to do to change, fill you up on the inside, right? I'm telling you guys, you cannot do this alone, all right? Whether you're on medically assisted treatment or abstinent, okay? It doesn't really matter, okay? Either way, you need support and you need accountability and you need to be in some kind of therapy. Like, I'm telling you, please, man. And I'm also telling you, please don't go out and get on Suboxone and think it's going to save your life. Because I'm telling you, without therapy, without a recovery program, and without accountability, without sober support, you'll end up like people like Joe. And this is not me I'm not trying to be ugly, but you'll end up like this guy who is snorting his Suboxone and struggling, okay? It's so serious, you guys. Like, you have to understand that being on Suboxone, you're still having an opiate going into your system, and you need to be aware of that, and you also need to be proactive in your recovery, okay? You can't just get on that medication and be like, life is good now, right? I'm never going to get high again. Like, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of practice to learn how to take your medication as prescribed and not divert it, not snort it, not do all the illegal shit that we did when we were in active addiction, okay? Because that's what you know how to do, is be an active drug addict, okay? So when you get put on Suboxone, if you don't start learning new behaviors and learning how to stay sober and take medication the way it's prescribed to you, then you're just going to be an active drug addict actively using Suboxone. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, the only reason I'm talking to you guys about this is because I know I have so many people who watch my channel that are on medically assisted treatment. I'll tell him with no weight has convinced him to go to get him. Now he's... Oh, yeah. He's going to get on Suboxone, and then what's going to happen is he's just going to start taking his Suboxone and trading it for dope. You know what I mean? Like, you have to remove... The addict has to... First of all, Hey, Mr. Ward, the addict has to be, first of all, the addict has to acknowledge that they have a problem, admit and accept that they're an addict, okay, and that they need help, all right? Now that they know and they accept and they acknowledge that they are an addict and they need help, now they have to be willing to put in the work to get the help, right? Hey, Jessica, you know what? Because my sponsor, and that's how I've always just went to AA here in my town. Hey, Nate. You know what I'm doing right now, don't you? Zip it. Here. Zip it. You know, I was doing NA readings, but then I just kind of like stopped because, I mean, it's a lot easier to understand the book. I have it too, just so you know. I have the NA basic text, but I just kind of, you know what, maybe Candy will do the NA basic text on her channel, because here's the thing, I'm more familiar with the Alcoholics Anonymous big book, and that's why I've always went to AA. And also because and they've always been more accepting of me since I'm on medically assisted treatment. So I've always just went to AA. And so my sponsor and my sponsor and all of that are AA sponsors. But I'm not against NA. I think they're all amazing programs. He's still there, so tell him. Here you go, babe. And my dad thinks I'm just being negative after all my dad has been through with me and my sister. He should know better. Yes. Well, you know, I can't believe your brother has got your dad tricked in. Oh, you're fine, girl. You're fine. I can't believe that your brother has got your dad. You want some eggs? Okay. Tricked into thinking that all he needs to do is get on Suboxone, because that's just not even and that's another thing. Like, people who are just doctors who are just putting people on Suboxone and then sending them on their way are doing the addict a service. Okay, you cannot just get on Suboxone and be sent on your way. That's gonna do nothing. Okay, you've got to get busy working on your recovery and making changes in your life. I'm telling you guys, please listen to me. If you never listened to me before, listen to me now. If you're on medically assisted treatment and you just started out, if you just got on Suboxone or you have been on it for a year or a couple months and you haven't started into some kind of program, I'm telling you right now, you need to do it, okay? Stop wasting time. Stop waiting for tomorrow to come, and get out there and get busy working your recovery. Medically assisted treatment is not recovery. Alone, Suboxone is not recovery, okay? Alone, Suboxone is just a Band-Aid on the wound, okay? And eventually that Band-Aid will get ripped off. You have got to actively work your recovery. And, right, so right now, your brother's feeling good. Right now, he's like, the Suboxone, good, Kim, says the same thing you do, Nicole. Good, good. And that makes me feel a lot better, Kim, knowing that he's telling you the same thing, because it's just so serious, you guys. I don't want you guys to think, okay, Candy, you see that, you guys? Candy said she's going to do NA meetings on her channel. So that way we'll have, or not meetings, but NA readings on her channel, and I'll do the AA versions on my channel. So, okay, y'all go subscribe to Candy's channel. All right, so right now he's still in that first week of being on medically assisted treatment, so he's okay. He's feeling good right now, right? But what happens is it's going to balance out, and he's not going to feel good anymore, and then he's going to start running. So please, if your dad has to watch this video, please, Sophia's dad, listen to me. I don't know you, but I'm telling you right now, Suboxone is not the cure to addiction. The treatment for addiction is a connection to some sort of higher power. Mine is God. support, okay, community, therapy, and some kind of recovery program. Those are things that you need to stay sober, okay? It cannot be done alone. Hey, Laureen, what's up, girl? And that's the thing, you guys, like, I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm like, oh, you're on Suboxone and you're addicted to it. You're a horrible person, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're struggling taking your medication as prescribed, you need to tell somebody and be honest about it, okay? And you need to reach out for help, because it's only going to get worse. I don't even like really saying, Suboxone addiction, but I know from seeing this guy on his channel, like, it's happening. It's happening to people, and some people are struggling with it. And, we are all addicts, okay? And sometimes, like I said, we can take something that is meant to be good for us and help us change our lives, and we will, take it and do the direct with it. So I just wanted to make this video really quickly, you guys, to talk to you about abusing Suboxone and what can happen and how to work on changing your life if that's something that you're struggling with. Yeah, so Sophia, just tell your dad that he can come over here and hang out with us and watch these videos, but if you need to call me, I'll talk to your dad and tell him. I just don't want you guys to struggle, and I want you guys to know that, it doesn't matter what substance you're addicted to. If you're having addiction problems, reach out and get help. You cannot do it alone. Do not try to do it on your own. Think about it, you guys. If you could do it on your own, you would have gotten sober a long time ago. Yeah, I think so too. He needs to go. He needs to get into treatment before he can come back to the house. That has to be a stipulation. And he could probably, there's probably like some treatment centers in your town where you live. Insurance. If y'all have insurance, there'll be no problem for him getting treatment. But if you don't have insurance, then, there's always ways to find scholarships and stuff. I'm coming, Nate. To make him some ham and eggs. Anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to touch base with that real fast. You guys go and check out, I think we were on chapter 4, Candy. Chapter 4. You guys go over there and check out Joe's channel and give him some support. Like I said, I'm not dogging him out. I'm not like trying to say anything bad about him or anything like that. Like, he is openly sharing his journey, and he is struggling with addiction. He needs our help, so let's go support him. I just wanted to talk to you guys and, just say that is a reality, that is happening to some people, and that if you are someone who is struggling and you are addicted to your Suboxone, you're abusing it, you're snorting it, you're shooting it, whatever the case may be, if that is something that you're struggling with, you are not alone. You do not have to be embarrassed. There is nothing to be embarrassed of. Reach out. We are all here for you, and we will encourage you and, be supportive of you until you can get over the hump. So, let me have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.